because I know that that's your favorite thing to do with me. And we're also going to talk about what ChatGPT taught me this last week and what's next. So let's talk about what's next first. I am going to take my daughters. Let me do my microphone actually. Oh, today, because I feel like that would be best. Let's do our mic check. Mic check. Okay. So what's next is I'm going to take my daughters to the beach in 5 days. And I thought I would have someone coming with me, but it's going to be just me. Hi, welcome. Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Thank you for being here. Let's figure out my mic situation. But yeah, so that's what's next for us. I wanted to go before the holiday, so I booked Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, and then my daughters and I are going to drive home on Saturday. I invited their dad to come. I invited my dad to come. I invited a whole entire group of friends to come, and nobody took me up on my invitation. I thought for sure someone would come with us, but I have no one. So it's just me and my 2-year-old and my 4-year-old, and they could not be any more different from each other. My 4-year-old is going to love the time at the beach. She's not going to care that it's 58 degrees is going to be the hottest it's going to be. But my 2-year-old is going to be miserable the entire time. She is not going to be happy. She's going to want to just leave. So I'm going to do a video on everything that I'm packing to make sure we have the best time possible. But I also mentally need to check myself because of how different my daughters are. And I'm really scared, but I know that these kinds of memories are important, and that's why I want to take them to the beach. So it doesn't matter like how hard it's going to be for me as a mom. Hi, Levi. Welcome. Where are you here from? I would love to know where you guys are from. Right now, I'm in Portland, Oregon, and it is 10:30 in the morning, and I am just now starting my breakfast. I was telling you guys from Idaho. I love Idaho. I was just telling you guys what's next about us going to the beach on Wednesday. But since there's a few of you here, I'm not far from you at all. Let's talk about what ChatGPT taught me this week. Hi, Marcia from Kentucky. Welcome. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to talk about 3 things. Well, 2 things, because I am going to make breakfast at some point. But we're also going to talk about what ChatGPT taught me this week. So I went live a little while ago with a friend of mine, and she talked about how she took a selfie with ChatGPT, and they said, this is what's going on with your skin. Here is what you should do. And it gave her like this full regimen and a YouTube, whatever. So I talked to ChatGPT and I said, thank you, Levi, you're so sweet. And I said, this is what's going on with my digestive system. What do you recommend? And ChatGPT said, this is what I recommend. And he even wrote me out like what time of day to take it. And I've taped it to my, whatever this is, my cupboard. And so based of my digestive and skin goals, he told me that every morning take a probiotic and then wait 1 hour. Okay. I want to lower my cortisol. I want to sleep better. I want my skin to shine. And then I want my digestive system to be more regular. So he said, we're going to call it a she. Start your day with this and 1 glass of water. I don't always drink the 1 glass of water, so I'm working on that. And then 1 hour later, we are taking our half serving of magnesium. We're taking our D3, and we're taking our ashwagandha, whatever, mushroom, whatever this is. So we're taking that an hour later. Then with lunch, I'm taking a zinc. Then before dinner, I'm taking a digestive enzyme. And then I don't know how long before dinner. This just says take it with your meals. So, and I might start taking this with lunch and dinner. Then 1 hour later, or at like 8:30, I'm supposed to have collagen. I'd never had collagen before. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. So I've been mixing this with my liquid IV and I drink that. And then around 9 o'clock, I'm supposed to take the second half of this with this. And then that is supposed to help me sleep better and help me have a more regular digestive system. And then it's also supposed to help with my skin and my cortisol level because I'm always stressed. I'm a mom. Like, I don't think there's a way around it. So I've only been doing it for about 8 days and I haven't been doing it perfectly, but I think we're on to something because I am able to fall asleep a little faster. And there's a lot of products that say that they have this in it. And like, they're so expensive. And so that's why I asked ChatGBT. I was like, give me a regimen and the time of day to take it for maximum absorption. A lot of people don't know this, but if you take magnesium and zinc at the same time, they are competing for absorption and your body will not absorb either of them. So if you're taking a magnesium and a zinc at the same time, your body's not absorbing them and you're basically throwing away your money. So I also needed to figure out that absorption time. So we've been doing that and don't know if I can do collagen long term, but we'll see how I look or feel in 30 days and we will go from there. I've never been someone who has like all of this stuff. So it's kind of annoying, but I do take my probiotic first thing in the morning before I've had my coffee. So I like take this and then I like have to wait an hour till I can have the best part of my day, which is my coffee. So speaking of my coffee, thank you, Levi. You're so sweet. Hi, Chiefs Forever. Good morning. Welcome. Okay, so speaking of my coffee, every spring, Chobani rolls out with this bad boy. And I was not able to find it anywhere, you guys. I was going to Safeway like 3 or 4 times a week looking for it. And so I like settled. I got this one. I went to Grocery Outlet just to like dink around and look for pasta sauce. And they had this for $3. Normally it's $6. I only bought 2 because right now I have 3 of these in my fridge. But I was like, this has been hiding at Grocery Outlet this whole spring. Low-key taking this personally and I'm depressed, but at least I found it. And now I know for next year where it's hiding because this goat of creamers. Why is this one not open? What's happening? So yeah, I only bought 2. I should have bought 10, but one thing about me is coffee. I love coffee so much that I wish I could drink it all day long. And at home, I drink half calf. And I've tried to make it like how they make it at Starbucks so you can save money. But no, it's not the same. It's just not the same. Okay. So what are we making for breakfast? Great question. Doop, doop, doop. I cleaned this part of my kitchen for you guys. Don't look over there. Just don't look over there. But over here, oh, looks so nice. Oh, looks like we're having eggs. Oh my God, I only have 1 egg. Why did I do this to myself? Okay, we're gonna have 1 egg. I'm fine. We're gonna have 1 egg, sausage, and we're just gonna do an egg McMuffin with cheese. Why did I only leave myself 1 egg? Where's my egg McMuffins? Okay, we need to start this entire day over. Where are they? This is wild. You guys. I know I bought them. I know I did. Can someone come over and help me find my Egg McMuffins? Somebody stole my Egg McMuffins. No way. No way. At this point, I forgot what they look like. Where would they be? Oh my God. All right, we're going to look in here one more time. And if we can't find them, we are calling for backup. This is so embarrassing. Why did I choose live when I don't even know where part of my breakfast is? I'm literally going to have... Oh my God, they're right there. Found them. I would never put them there. It was a ghost. I would never put them in the back of the pantry. What the hell is going on in this world? But the good news is my coffee's done. So, cheers to that. Okay. If you are a serial killer and you eat breakfast without cheese, how are you still alive? Speaking of serial killers, does anybody know any good documentaries? I watched the one on Netflix with the mom, like the American Marriage one. That one wasn't that good, where the son and daughter went back to Scotland or Ireland, and then the wife killed the husband with her dad, so like the grandpa and the wife with like a baseball bat. This is my kind of morning talk. Hi, KZ. Welcome. Hi, Callie's Finest. Something Wrestling. Good morning. So I'm looking for a new murder something. I'm currently watching The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. Don't judge me. And I have not started The Last of Us yet. I want the whole season to roll out. We're only getting 7 episodes. And then once that season has rolled out, what's wrong with this knife? I want to binge it all. Like, I want to not move for 7 hours and just watch that show, because it was so good the first season. So I'm on the hunt for a really good documentary. It doesn't even have to be like a real documentary, like even like a show that's like a thriller. I don't know. That's what I live for. To be thrilled, you know? Let's see. Okay, Levi. Calm down there. We need to go on a date first. Invincible. Okay, what platform is that on? I'll give that a go. That sounds good. Okay. Amazon Prime. Okay, I'm on it. I'm on it. All right. Well, let's make 1 egg. I'm so annoyed. Where's my pan? This is how I feel about myself. Who the fuck has 1 egg? I'm disappointed. And I'm out of egg whites. Like, I know that I'm out of egg whites. Don't look in my fridge. Oh my God. Is that mold? That might be mold. No, that's not mold. Okay. Like, oh my God. So we're going to the store today to get eggs. Can't wait. My newest video comes out today at noon. I would love it if you guys watched it interacted with it. I bring a lot more of my personality and sense of humor to this next video. And I am not going to lie, the amount of work it takes to be a creator is all behind the scenes. Like, you guys see us on this side, like just recording, but the amount of editing is whack. So I put my heart and soul into this video, and I do see myself getting better with each video that I share with you. But this one, I added so much of myself that I just hope everyone's like, I like this girl or I don't like this girl, because you're like definitely going to see who I am as a person and as a creator. And if I'm being honest, I think my sarcasm is pretty on point. So it comes out today at 12 Pacific Standard Time. I'm so excited. It's about the things that I keep in my car, and I hope you watch it. And if you watch it and you like it, I hope you comment on it, because I would love to talk to you in the comments. And we can talk about how I only had 1 egg for breakfast. So there's that. Any questions you guys have for me? When you check out Invincible, I want to hear what you think about it. Absolutely. I will let you know. Make sure you follow me, and then you can comment on one of my videos later on, because that will remind me that we have to chat. We definitely will have to chat. I bought these for my kids. They're huge stress balls, because there's one at daycare that they're obsessed with. Do they care about these ones? No. They've been sitting on my counter taking up space for a week. Will I return them? That's a good question. I don't know. But I like them, like the idea of them, so probably not. But my kids like didn't love them. I thought they would. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Okay, I hope your kids play with them. Yeah, because mine, no. I was so excited. Woo. And we're just going to raw dog it and put our English muffin in the oven. We don't need a pan. Nobody needs a pan. It's fine. We're going to toast that up. We're going to hope we have sliced cheese already. And we are making a mental note for Trader Joe's about eggs and egg whites. So there better be cheese in this fridge. Oh my God. What is wrong with me? What's this? This cheese has mold on it. Is that mold? Why is this mold white? We've learned a couple lessons today, okay? Really getting the real me today. We've got mold on our cheese. We only had 1 egg. We'll be using Tillamook shredded today. Yes, I live in an apartment. Thank you for asking. I live in a dated apartment. No filters. One day I won't have to filter, and it'll be a nice 2-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath home with a yard that mows itself. I can't wait for that day. I can't wait. Boop, ba-doop. Okay. Oopsie. My sink is a disaster. So it's creating quite the kerfuffle. But that's okay. We're only worried about what's on this side, baby. That's all that matters. Seasoning eggs. I always use garlic salt. And this is the best one. The one at Trader Joe's is like, because it always clogs up when you twist. This is the OG garlic salt, okay? This is like I think this is my OG seasoning. There's not something I wouldn't put this on. You know? And then we're going to add some Creole seasoning. I can't believe I only have one egg. I'm literally going to cry about this later. Obviously not on camera. No tears to be shed. Hopefully my English muffin's done toasting soon. And then put some cheese on that. I'm going to heat up a sausage. And that'll be my breakfast. And then you guys don't get to talk to me anymore. So say what you need to say. Wow, Sir Adam, I don't know why you're so angry. Thank you, Levi. Okay, anyway, moving right along. Okay. Thank you, Levi, for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. I forgot what I was going to say. Because haters are going to hate. When I come on YouTube Live, half of the comments are men being mean to me. And I don't know why. Because I'm just out here trying to make more than a living sharing my life. And so some of those comments are just, I LOL. Okay, so yeah, we're going to the beach on Wednesday. It is Saturday. I got a wagon. We're staying at a beach where I can drive onto the beach. So I'm hoping that that lessens all the things I have to carry. The weather is not going to be great. It's going to be cold. Excuse me. It's going to be in the 50s. So what are they going to wear? What are they going to wear? What's fine for them to get wet in? I know my 2-year-old, I'm going to have to keep her dry. And then my 4-year-old is going to run to the ocean like it's an 80-degree day in California. So I think once so I'm going to like drive onto the beach, right? And then I think I'll unpack the wagon and I'll line that with towels. And that can be my 2-year-old's like nice little cozy place. But there's no sand allowed in the wagon. If you guys saw my last video, my Costco haul, I found the cutest little toy that they can pull to the beach. It's a green box, but it's full of like 18 different sand toys. So that is something that one kid can carry. And then me, I will put like everything in the wagon. And go from there. The only things I don't have, I need a shovel, I need beach towels, and I think that's it. I'm going to make a video about all of this, but one thing that I got that I think is going to be really helpful is these slim ice packs to put in with food. So I'm going to bring one lunch pail with, God, I don't even know yet what's going to go in there. I don't think I'll bring cheese, but I think I'm going to bring hummus, bell pepper, and then like pita breads. I think I'm going to bring some Uncrustables, even though my children have never eaten them. I think if they're hungry enough, they'll eat that. I know their favorite meat sticks, goldfish, whatever, but like we're not going to be eating a traditional breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So for breakfast, I'm going to have to really hype them up to eat all of their pancakes and sausage. And we're going to get there at like 7 o'clock at night on Wednesday night. I'm bringing one fold out mattress pad thing that's like this thick. It's a twin size for my 2-year-old to sleep on the ground, because when you go stay places, they're not baby proofed. And that's the hardest part about traveling with children. And I did pick a house that has 2 different rooms. So my youngest daughter is going to sleep on the floor on a mattress thing. And then my 4-year-old is going to sleep in a bed. And I'm just going to pray to God she doesn't roll out of this bed. And then I think it's a twin bed. So there's not enough room for us to sleep together. And if I slept with her, I would get no sleep. But obviously I'm going to like put pillows and whatever. And then I will sleep in the other bed. I cannot sleep when I travel. So this is going to be really interesting. And yeah, it's going to be so great. It's going to be so many core memories. So I would love you guys to tell me what you think I could possibly be forgetting to bring. But I really do think I've thought of everything. But you never know. Especially like OG parents who are like, oh, I've been to the beach 47 times and my daughter's blah, blah, blah. And you never remember blah, blah, blah. Water bottles, obviously. There's going to be sand in every crevice. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you, Levi, for reminding me. And you should go to the beach sometime. Any beach. It's kind of crazy to like look out onto the edge of the world. Not the world, but like, you know what I mean. But yeah, be nice to each other. Have a good Saturday. And watch out for my video that comes out in 1 hour and 12 minutes. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. I will hang out a little longer in case you have any other questions. But yeah, let me know. And today I will be eating breakfast on my nice little toddler plate. Why did I turn this off? Oh boy. Okay, YouTube moderator. Is everything okay?